Let's take a group picture together. Thank you all for doing what you did to make this event happen. Really appreciate it. And so a big round of applause for our leadership team for making this happen tonight. Let's give them a big round of applause. Okay, so logistics, what we have, the food is at the back end. Many of you have already discovered it. The restrooms are to my right corner. And then what we will have is, we'll run through music, Bollywood music, which is, if you would like to get up and do a little slow dance, you're welcome to. And we'll run through the appetizers, the slow music, the dancing, and then we'll take a break. We'll take a 15-20 minute break, and then we'll clear up the front few tables, and we'll clear up the dance floor, because then after that, the party is really beginning to happen. We'll turn off the lights and do some crazy stuff. No, not the turning off the lights part of it, but we'll all be having fun here. So we'll clear up the tables, and this party will go on till 11 p.m. tonight. So I'm glad many of you are here, and we have some elected officials here, and we'll bring them up on stage right about like 8:30, I think, because we are starting a little bit late. So that's all I have, and I would like to turn it over to the band to take it away from here. Varun and Rina. Nishana band all the way from Sacramento, and we'll turn it over to them. But I'll let Seema talk to you.
I just have one announcement to make. There, you must have seen a cutout of Lord Ganesha as you entered and got checked in. That was made by the students of the Bal Gokulam class, which is offered as a weekly free class on Sundays at 2:30. So the kids and the parents of that class have made that. So do appreciate that. Take pictures around that as well.
What we'll do is we'll invite our elected officials, and let's start with Senator Jim Bell. Senator Jim Bell, please come on up here. And a big round of applause for Senator Jim Bell. And Senator Jim Bell is from our district. And then I would also like to invite Catherine Carlton, who's the mayor of Menlo Park. Come on up here. Yes, we'll do it now. And we also have Jim Davis, council member of Sunnyvale. Please come on up here. And we are also expecting Kansan Chu and Daisy. They should be here. And we have Marilyn Liberace, who's the mayor pro tempore from Morgan Hill. So let's have a big round of applause for our elected officials here. And we'll have them address the audience here. And we would also like to invite Bill Gorman and Deepak Chandani. Please come on up here. Bill Gorman. Bill. Hi, Bill. Come on up here. And also Deepak. And we also have a representative from Cindy Chavez, County Supervisor. Van Truong is also here. All right. So we'll start with Senator Jim Bell.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jim Bell, and I represent Saratoga, San Jose, Cupertino, Los Gatos, Campbell, and Monte Sereno. So 950,000 people. I just wanted to wish you a happy, prosperous New Year, Diwali Festival, and we're going to have a great year next year, aren't we? Aren't we looking forward to a great year? Yeah, that's what we want. We're all going to be hopeful that we have peace and happiness in our families, in our lives, and I just want to be here. I just want to point out the person that's most important to me is here with me, and that's my wife, Pat. So my wife is here with me. So thank you, Pat, for coming. And so I'll turn it over back to Rishi, okay?
And what we'll do now is we'll just pass the mic, and please welcome them all. They took the time off to be here with us, so thank you all, and we'll just pass the mic.
Well, I want to thank you all for inviting me to this extremely important celebration. I'm Jim Davis. I'm with the City of Sunnyvale, and I'm quite honored to be invited to this event, because I know that it is through communication with all different segments of our society and all different cultures that we build a stronger and better nation. So the celebration of Diwali and the lighting of lights brings spirit to us all. And I think that that is something very worth celebrating. Thank you all, and God bless you all.
Hello, my name is Catherine Carlton. I'm the mayor of Menlo Park. And I'm so honored to be invited to join you. I love Diwali, it's so much fun. Who doesn't like lights and things that shine and happiness? It's a fantastic holiday, and I love that I was invited to join you guys. I have been to India twice this year, and have really fallen in love with India, and was so honored to also be able to see Modi when he came to visit. And a funny story, when we were on the way here, one of the songs they played when we were waiting for Modi to come was O Sikandar. You remember the song O Sikandar? So I thought, well, I'll get this on the iPhone on the way here, and that'll kind of put us in the mood for Bollywood music. So I'm talking to my phone saying, O Sikandar. It comes up with O Santa Claus. I'm like, no, O Sikandar. It comes up with some Lady Gaga song. And I'm like, no. And then it started playing a Lady Gaga song, and it took me a while to get that to stop. And so I think for the two gentlemen I know that work for Apple here, we need to do something about the Apple Siri being able to understand the Indian Bollywood songs as well. So maybe we'll hear it tonight. But I'm so glad to see you all here, and I'm so grateful to be included, and I hope everyone has had a very wonderful Diwali.
Thank you so much. Good evening. On behalf of Supervisor Cindy Chavez in Santa Clara County, once again, we want to really appreciate and thank you, Councilmember Rishi Kumar and Siva Kumar, for inviting us. It's really wonderful to be back again here. And I know that Diwali is really a wonderful celebration. It's the festival of light, and it's almost like a new year, right? So, with that, we would like to wish you and your family a whole new year of happiness, hope, knowledge, and good health, especially prosperity. So once again, thank you so very much for inviting us. We're very honored. Thank you.
Good evening. Thank you, honorable host, for inviting me tonight, and ladies and gentlemen that have welcomed me so much tonight. I am Marilyn Liebers from the city of Morgan Hill, south of here. And this is my first Diwali to attend, and I am so excited. I've been excited all day about it, and it's going to be a fun evening. I did happen to bring two city commissioners with me. I brought Mr. Tim Hennessy, who is a library arts and cultural commissioner, and Miss Mary Seahaver, who is a parks and recreation commissioner from our city. So they were nice to accompany me. But I did want to just tag on to what Senator Bell said, is it's the diversity of Silicon Valley that makes us great. And I can't tell you how honored I am to be here to learn more about your culture. So thank you, and a very happy New Year to you, and a very prosperous New Year to you.
And once again, a big round of applause for our elected officials here. Thank you all for joining us. And please stay as long as you can. Enjoy the dinner and appetizers and the music and the dancing and an Indian festival. It's happening here, so thank you for joining us. And with that, I would like to invite Bill Gorman and also Deepak. Come on up here, Bill. Bill and Deepak, and our event sponsors. And we have had some pretty amazing conversations about Saratoga. They invest a lot of time, are committed to the growth and prosperity of Saratoga. So it was quite right that they stepped up and said, we will be the event sponsors for all the programs. And with their support, like I said, we run all these free events in the community center. The yoga, meditation happens because of Bill Gorman and because of Deepak Chandani. So I would like to have them address you for a few minutes.
Well, it won't be here for a few minutes. I'll be short and brief. You have many more exciting things than me. But I want to thank Seema and Rishi a little bit, but Seema is really the power behind what's happening here, and all the other people that work so hard with the programs. And it's a blessing to be a part of this. There's so many fabulous people that work. I mean, Rishi gets paid tremendously, probably about 50 cents a year, I think it is. But so I'm very impressed with what they all do. And it's a critical day, a big time, very critical time where the passing. You know, I think that we have one God, and it's important for us to get an understanding that we're all on this track, on this planet together. And with these terrible events we've seen recently, the more, as Sai Baba says, the more service and love that we can share, and the other great leaders love one another, we can hopefully rise above what we're seeing these days. Thank you, Rishi.
Thank you, Bill. And Deepak?
Thank you, Rishi. Happy Diwali to all of you. Actually, I shouldn't be here. My wife should be here. She's the one who's worked with Rishi to set all this up, but she's not here. So I'm actually representing her and our company. So happy Diwali once again. As Rishi said, I was in Los Altos Hills. I tried to move to Saratoga in '98, but my offer got rejected. On Sarah Hills, I think Bill was a listing agent. So the next offer I made was Los Altos Hills, got accepted. So that's how I landed up over there. And then when I bought my home over here, my kids finished high school. They said, Dad, you're moving in reverse. We should have bought the home when they were in high school. So anyway, have a lot of fun. And I think next time we need to double the place. We want more people. And again, thanks to Rishi and Seema, doing a wonderful job. One more thing we need to acknowledge. Suji Nagpal is not with us. She was my classmate in San Jose State. We did chemical engineering together. And she had this vision and dream, and to make Saratoga a great place for the community. And I think, Rishi, you're doing a great job. Thank you.
That is very true. Thank you, Bill, and thank you, Deepak. That is very true, because everything that we have done in Saratoga has been to follow on the footsteps of Susie, who was the first Indian American elected to City Council. And many of us worked very hard behind the scenes to get her elected. She was a very charismatic candidate who had lots of dreams for Saratoga. Unfortunately, it was her life cut short, and she passed away at the young age of 46. And there was no reason for me to be on council, but what we have tried to do is to continue her vision, her ideas for our community, and make those things happen. So we are doing our best to continue the dreams of Susie. But I would like to state one thing that Bill Gourmet touched upon. You know, he touched upon Shirdi ke Sai Baba, and I've been there many times. And you know, he talks about service. He talks about service, and you know, my